I'm going to do a little video of a bunch of health-inspired favorites, from like skincare to some apps on my phone, books, a bunch of different things that I've just been loving. We can get into that first. My hair, because I just got a little haircut. It feels incredible today. I'm gonna start with some like skin and hair favorites. First is this argan oil treatment. So this argan oil treatment, I picked it up from my hairdresser actually back in October. I haven't even reached half the bottle yet, so a little goes a long way, and it's just regular argan oil, so you can get this anywhere. But I'm loving it, so I put it in my hair after I wash it. I'll reapply it through the week as well, and it just keeps the ends really nice. And I have really like thick, coarse hair, and it tangles very easily, so that definitely makes the tangles much more manageable. This is something I got for Christmas that I absolutely love. It is the Vanity Planet Skin Brush. It just looks like this, and it has 2 speeds. Basically, I just use this to cleanse my face. It comes with 2 other brush heads, I believe, but I just use the silicone one most of the time, and it's just rechargeable. I really like it. It's just a deeper cleanse. I use a really gentle cleanser every day, so at night I like to use this. If I have makeup on, then I'll remove my makeup first and then go in with this and the cleanser, and it does a really good job. So that's from Vanity Planet. You can probably get it off Vanity Planet or Amazon. A more recent thing I picked up, I ordered this from Sephora, and I've heard people rave about this for so long. It's the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. It's just this little lip balm, and there's actually a lot in here, so I think it'll last me a really long time. It's a lip sleeping mask, so you're meant to put it on before you go to bed and then wake up with really moisturized lips. But I've heard people love to use it throughout the day, and I've had it for like 2 days now, and I definitely love it. And I just put it on my lips actually. It's almost like a gloss because it's so glowy. And then I wanted to test out the skin brand The Ordinary, because it's really affordable. I think they're carried in lots of different stores as well as lots of different online sites, but I used Sephora. A great thing about this brand also, since they're super inexpensive, I was curious to know like the actual ingredients in them, and they seem to be pretty clean ingredients. They're vegan, cruelty-free, free of parabens and sulfates. First, I got the Ordinary Retinol. This is like a nighttime treatment. I don't have a lot to say about these products yet because they came in the mail yesterday, but I got the retinol, the hyaluronic acid, and the natural moisturizer, and it's a hydration formula. So I love that because I typically have drier skin. They all felt really good so far. The serums are really nice and thick, and they like seep into your skin. They don't sit on top, which I find some oils and serums do that. My Oral-B electric toothbrush. I asked for this for Christmas. The brush head just isn't on there. It has like a lot of different settings, and it's Bluetooth, so it can hook to your phone. I have not tried that yet, but I love this toothbrush. It's really gentle, does a good job. Then I wanted to talk about an oil that I have used forever. This is Clary Calm by doTERRA, and it's made for women. I specifically use it for stomach cramps, mainly when I'm on my period. It's the monthly blend, so that is what it's meant for, and I love it. I find if I'm struggling with really bad cramps that day, I will apply this, and this kicks in faster than any like Advil or Midol, so I just keep this in my purse. Clary Calm by doTERRA, highly recommend for period cramps. And then the last skin product, I received this for Christmas as well, and it's from The Body Shop, and it's just like a coffee face mask, Intense Awakening Mask. So taking it off feels really good because it's really exfoliating. You could also make something similar to this at home. I know my sister makes coffee masks from like coffee beans and honey. I do really like this. Moving along, I wanted to talk about how important blue light glasses are. These were gifted to me by my boyfriend's mom. She just kind of had an extra pair, but they're by the brand Summer and Rose. Just look like this. I find if I'm struggling at all with staring at my computer all day, since I am studying all day looking at a screen and in class, I find them to be really helpful. If you have a headache, or like if I forget to put them on, then I find like about halfway through the day my eyes really start to hurt and I feel a lot more tired. So these work really well. There's no prescription in here. I don't know if the brand does prescription blue light glasses, but I don't need a prescription, so they're just regular. Something I forgot to mention from the Skin Favorites. This has been a game changer for me ever since I was diagnosed with Lyme, really. It's just like a hard bristle brush, and so I do this before every shower and every bath that I have. You dry brush the skin in circular motions from your feet up and then from the top of your torso down. I think it feels really good. It's a really good tool to wake you up in the morning as well. The main purpose is to get rid of all the dead skin and kind of pull out any toxins. So it's really good for detoxing your body. With Lyme, I carry a lot of inflammation in my body, so I find this helps a lot just to make sure that I am getting the skin detox that I need. As well, if you do infrared sauna treatments, which I love. Whole Health Brighton has a infrared sauna that you can go and use. If I do the infrared sauna treatment, I will dry brush right away because you're pulling the toxins from your body in the sauna, and then you want to dry brush and make sure they really get off your skin, and then I hop in the shower. I just find it really helps. It makes your skin smoother, and I do notice a difference in the way that I feel when I take the time to detox my skin. So over Christmas, I read this book. My grandma got it for me for Christmas, From the Ashes. It is a #1 national bestseller by Jessie Thistle. I love this book so much. It's a memoir, and it's really interesting just because the story takes place mainly in Toronto as well as Ottawa. So it's very easy to like picture the scenery in the book. Currently, I'm reading Unlocking Lyme. It's just all about Lyme disease, and it goes in a lot of detail if you want to know a little bit more about the disease with a really easy read that you can just kind of pick up and pick a chapter and learn something. I highly recommend this. It's Myths, Truths, and Practical Solutions for Chronic Lyme Disease by William Rawls. So that's that. I bought this off of Urban Outfitters. It's just like a really cute little journal, and I've been using it specifically for manifestations. I have a journal that I just write random thoughts in every morning or every night, but this one has the little days of the week at the top there, and they're just really pretty pages. I like writing in a journal a lot more if it's pretty. It encourages me to write in it more, so I've been using this one for manifestations, which I love doing. The power of manifesting is really cool to me. I think the more you put things that you desire and want and things you're working towards into existence, the more they're likely to happen and come true. And I also think it'll be really cool to look back on specific journal entries of manifestations that I was really working towards and really hoping for once they come true. And once I get to that point, I feel like it'll be really cool to look back on those. I wanted to mention this tea. This is actually, I'm drinking it right now, and I have it in a video, but I have been obsessed with this tea for so long. It is Dandelion Mocha Mint, naturally caffeine free, and there's 10 tea bags in a box. You can get it off Amazon, but there's a lot of other like local stores you can get it from. It's like a great replacement for coffee. I try not to have caffeine when I'm on my period or when I'm a little bit more anxious, because it'll either make my cramps worse or sometimes just make my mind move a little too fast. So I will definitely use this as a replacement for coffee, because with a little bit of oat milk in here, I find it tastes so sweet and so good. The next thing I wanted to talk about, this bag has been opened, but it is the vanilla protein powder that I use, and I struggle a lot with protein powders. I showed a Vega vanilla protein powder, I believe, in one of my videos where I made breakfast, but this is my favorite, and it's really good consistency wise for smoothie bowls. It tastes delicious, and it's really easy on the stomach. So it is Smart Meal Nutritional Shake Mix by Nature's Sunshine. My naturopath actually introduced this to me, my naturopath from Renew Wellness. You can buy it off the Nature's Sunshine website, but I believe it's sold out right now because we haven't been able to reorder for a little while, but I absolutely love this. So if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend. Next, I have a cereal. A friend from school actually showed me this cereal and I absolutely love it. It is Morning Crisp cereal. Absolutely nothing artificial. They have a bunch of different flavors, but I like the berry flavor one, and I actually use this as granola on top of my smoothie bowls, as well as sometimes like midday if I'm craving cereal, I'll just have a little bit of this, but it's like packed with nutrients. I don't think it would be suitable if you're celiac, but I just try and avoid gluten as much as possible because it's inflammatory and I can't mix inflammatory foods with my inflammatory autoimmune disease. It works for me. I feel really good after eating it, but if you are really sensitive to gluten, I would maybe avoid it just in case. Okay, and then the last few things I wanted to talk about were some apps on my phone. So I actually have a couple of different things. First, fitness app that I'm using right now that I absolutely love is Alive by Whitney Simmons. Her app contains at-home workouts built completely for the gym, just dumbbell-only workouts. It's a wide variety, and I have done a couple of different programs of hers, and because we have a bit of a home gym right now, I mainly stick to like the dumbbell and band workouts, and I love them. The workouts are super easy to follow, and the app is just like really easy to navigate. Also, I just suggest following her Instagram account because she posts a lot of great workouts on Instagram. Before I bought the app, I just followed her Instagram workouts. So for fitness, I recommend Whitney Simmons' Alive app. Food app that I'm loving is the Sunny app by Sarah's Day. I love Sarah. I've watched her videos forever, and she worked really hard on this cooking project. It's full of all different kinds of recipes, and it's based mainly off of a paleo gluten-free diet. You can just search with your specific dietary restrictions. I highly recommend that app if you're looking for something easy to keep on your phone for good inspiration. I am huge on listening to podcasts. I love them. So my favorite podcast right now is the Lexi podcast. It's just at Lexi. She's a YouTuber and she lives in New York City, and she just talks about random relatable things, and I just really enjoy it. I like that podcast just to take my mind off things, or if I'm like doing another task, I'll just throw that on. A podcast that I've loved for a really long time is the Skinny Confidential, mainly because they have so many different guests on there. They have celebrities and they have doctors. There's been a couple episodes that touched on Lyme disease. I find it really funny, and they also just interview a lot of really cool people. There's a lot of episodes on gut health, skincare, literally everything you can think of, they have it on there. So I highly recommend that podcast as well. And I think that's everything for my favorites video. I just wanted to share a couple of things I've accumulated recently, or things that I've loved forever, that are kind of like health inspired favorites. I like watching these videos. I just finished 3 midterms and a big assignment, so I do get a bit of a break for a couple of days. I'll probably have some homework to do next week. I actually have a bit of a fishing trip to go on, so I'll definitely take a few little clips of that just because I want those for my memories. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're enjoying my videos, and yeah, I'll see you next time.